Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies, my lovies, and I am a channeler. I'm receiving so many messages, and I only have one mouth. So, take what resonates, my lovies, leave what doesn't. If you need a personal reading or a group reading, because I also do group readings as such, you can definitely contact Cassandra. You can definitely contact us in the description box below. You'll find all of our information there to book a private read with your sister friend, or a group read with your sister friend, or a couples read. Whatever you want, we'll work it out, my lovies. We could read all energies, even for your pets. Could you believe that spirit expresses itself through your pets, so we could read for your pets. You could read for whoever you need to read for. But that being said, my lovies, we are here to read collective energies. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started by honoring and thanking our spiritual count. Okay, Calandra and Cassandra. We want to honor and thank Calandra and Cassandra. We also want to honor and thank Alexis, because Alexis wants to come in too. But we want to honor and thank our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa. Someone needs to heed to the advice and something about the vices. I want to also honor and thank, and something about the devices. I also want to honor and thank my abuelito, Felix Antonio Nunez, and the name Frank is coming in. Or Franklin. I want to honor and thank my abuelito, Felix Antonio Nunez. I also invite you to do the same. Lewis, Lewis. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded. Detectives are involved in a situation. Good, grounded, because I'm getting like the fingerprinting is going to be involved as well, but I'm getting like wiretapping, or like people, not even wiretapping, but a little bit of, not wiretapping, kind of like being wired because of a hit for hire. But in the preliminary read, that energy was present for some undercovers and all of that stuff, for whoever that applies to. They lied to you. Someone lied to you. But anyways, my lovies, you can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. I'm getting the name Oscar. I'm getting the name Veronica. I'm getting the name Christina, Christiana, again Veronica. Something about volatile. Something or someone is volatile. Something is very volatile. It's like a volcano. It's gonna erupt. Something about Pangea. Something about Legia, the name Legia. Again, the name Veronica, the name Oscar. Something about Oscar Mayer Wieners. Something about ballpark. Something at a ballpark. I'm seeing a ballpark. Ballpark, because I'm getting like, they got like ballpark Franks, but something about a foot long hot dog somewhere. Now I'm seeing those foot long hot dogs that they used to give us in school. A grade schooler is involved in a situation, or something about a grade schooler, because I'm seeing those foot long hot dogs for some of you. This Jupiter day, or this Friday could be a foot long hot dog day. You know how they give you like those little calendars for school lunches? For some of you, you could be revising the calendar for school lunches with your significant other. You're doing it with your with your brother too. You're doing it with your brother. But revision of the school lunches for some is in the field, because I'm seeing that school calendar where the school lunches, all the school lunches, and they show you what they're gonna give, like meatloaf. Someone's really into the school lunches. Oh, Jesus. Someone has a grade schooler. Coming in, or someone is in grade school. I hope not. You never know. Someone could be taking their GED. That's what Spirit's giving us. Aw, that's sweet, my lovey. Someone's getting their GED. That's cool. Someone wants to go back to school. Someone wants to go get a master's. I am getting. For somebody wants to, this could be you or someone around you, they want to go for their master's, but they want to get their GED. That's really cool, my lovies. That's cool. I enjoy school. There are certain people that they're like, it's expensive, it's this, it's that. Like superficial conversations, I'll say those things too, just to kind of like, be with the flock. But in reality, if someone has a Glock, in reality, I don't mind, school. I don't mind research. I don't mind studying. Something about monstrous, something about monsoon. A monsoon could be significant, or monsoon season is going to be significant for some. Something about a tsunami. I'm seeing weather patterns for some of you. Meteorology could be significant, or you could study weather patterns. Because I'm getting like how the birds, everything is connected, my lovies. I'm getting a meteorologist or someone that likes to look at weather, warily, or something like that. I enjoy studying. I enjoy, it's part of, I think, my natural gifts. I enjoy studying things. I enjoy reading patterns. I enjoy reading things. I enjoy the symbols of life and the symbolic nature of learning as well. Studying, education, but more in like a research kind of way, student kind of way. For some of you, you could be, or someone around you is redesigning. For some of you, human design is coming in. For some of you, you're into human design, or you could have actually taken human design courses. For some of you, human design courses are coming in. For some of you, InDesign, Adobe InDesign. For some of you, a graphic designer could be significant, or you could be wanting to be a graphic designer. I would, my lovies, if you want to. It's an amazing field. Everything is graphic design. Or for some of you, marketing is in a situation. That marketing energy has been very present over the last week or so. Or not even over the last few days. It came in yesterday's reading too. Bon, on y va, my lovies. On y va, va. Vanessa. Vaco, is it Vaco? Valerio or Valeria, but I am getting like the gas station, Valero, that's what it is. Irvine, to the all, to your unconditional love and mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-seeing, yes, to your all-seeing, to your all-being power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom. The name Bertha, the name Bernice, what are the highest, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mamá Merced. To Mamá Merced. To Mamá Merced. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to all of the loving, trusted ancestors of all of those connecting with this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted ancestors connecting with this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those connecting with this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and mercy. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and justice. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and judgment. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you because we love you. We're reading for you. I've added that part. As we go, we're going to flow. We're going to make more songs. Ever since I was a little girl, my lovies, I've been this way. I've always made songs. It's funny. So, we're reading for whenever Spirit needs us to read for. Technically, for Gregorian time frames, to frame time in a certain way to capture a certain energy, we are reading for Gregorian March 7th, 2024. But keep in mind that time is fluid in spirituality, and there are right now, in this present moment, there are 40 different calendar systems active. There are 40 different ways to tell time at this particular time. We just choose the Gregorian calendar because that's what we're choosing at this particular time. However, 11:11 was on the clock, and then I also saw 11:16 and then 11:17. But keep in mind that we are reading collective energies. Mika, for some of you, Mika. Keep in mind also that time is fluid in spiritual sense. You are your own time master. You should be your own time master. You have an internal clock. You have your circadian rhythms. That's why not everybody ages the same way, because not everybody is flowing the same way. Everybody has their own unique timing. So take what resonates, that's applicable for your timing. Leave the rest behind, my lovies. 7 energy is lucky energy. 7 energy brings in expansion. It brings in new, for some of you, can bring in a perversion. 7 energy brings in surprises. Maybe for some of you, there's a surprise perversion. Maybe for some of you, there's a surprise after a perversion. Maybe for some of you, there's a clearing up of a perversion. 7 of wands. For some of you, there's a perversion that's going to be blocked. You want no pieces, my lovies. 7 of wands, Reese's Pieces for some. 7 of Wands energy is definitely present because it keeps coming in. 7 of Wands energy, standing your ground, a block in a situation, not giving up, even against great odds. And Spirit backs you. The divine is with you. 7 of Wands energy, especially against any perversions or any deceit or anything that wants you to admit defeat. You will not be defeated, my lovies, because you are not conceited. For some of you, somebody can be calling you conceited, but you're not. For some of you, you're gonna hear that someone thinks you're conceited, or that you think you're bougie, or someone could have made up some dumb rumor about you. Don't pay attention to it. You're not conceited. Anyways, moving on. It's like they would rather you be defeated. That's what spirits are saying. For some of you, if you're worried about someone calling you conceited, or they're about to, they would rather you be defeated. They would rather you feel depleted. They would rather you feel like this. That's what they want. They hate your confidence. It's like, for some of you, like, you're very confident. I'm getting like someone, you may be even the way that for some of you, you are beautiful, like, spiritually, but in the body too. For some of you, I am actually, male or female, take it how it resonates. This energy's been present for some. Like, for some of you, you get a lot of compliments on the way you look. And there are certain people that don't like that because they're insecure. So they would rather you, like, kind of fold or, like, hide, or maybe they want you to be like put aside. Something about felt, something about a felt hat, or something about someone's gonna wear like a pretty hat or something. Like people really feel like you think you're the shit, and you're just beautiful. I was like, how could you, I don't know. This energy's been present for some. Like, there's an emphasis. I don't know what you're doing in the season. Maybe for some of you, like, there was a season of hibernation. Maybe for some of you, there was a season of resignation. For 14/12, for some of you, you're foreseeing a foreseeable resignation. There's a foreseeable resignation in the field. Someone's going to resign in due time. But you're not in a rush. But for some of you, you could be around a lot of people that are very, like, I think you just carry yourself very well. I don't even think you're worried about a lot of people that are in anything. Like, it's like, for some of you, you whatever you do, like, you could be a high ranking something or other. You could just be very good at whatever it is you do. If you're a janitor, you're like the best janitor. You come with your clean outfit. You come and you really get the job done. And people always compliment on how beautiful the place looks after you. Actually, I'm seeing somebody that it's funny. I'm seeing somebody that but they have no money. Like, I don't know. Someone's trying to take jabs at you. I don't know. Some weird stuff's coming in. It's like you're in really good spirits, my lovies. Just keep it that way. I'm seeing this janitor that I worked at a place as their HR generalist for a little bit. And there was this janitor there. And mind you, I heard some BS behind his back. And I'm like, I've gotten used to working in these environments. I just, you hear people out because everybody has, their story. But I know, like, get to know, and ever since I was a child anyways, that's why I was such a social butterfly. And I would have, it's funny, one of my best friends, she would tell me, or she would tell others about me, like, don't tell her not to talk to that person. She's gonna go talk to them anyway, because that's the way I am. I talk to all types of people from all types of walks of life, and that's how I am. And I've always been that way, and it's something that I've always loved. And it's opened me up to so many different horizons, and that kept me in little bubbles of people that just, it's okay to be in that, but for me it doesn't work. After a while, it's like I have to spread these wings. We're a little too small here. Maybe for some of you there's something like that where it's like you're gonna have to, because this gentleman, for example, Walmart, I heard terrible things about him. Like, people were really bashing him. This man came in, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, dude, did I say where it was? Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say the company, but I'm like, oh my God, you are amazing. Because I was noticing how, like, the job, like, for me, cleanliness is next to godliness. So I was looking around and I'm like, oh shit, like, this man scrubbed the shit out of everything. My God, like, it was just so amazing. And I complimented him because I'm like, hey, I went to his manager and I'm like, hey, do you know that that's how he works? She's like, it wasn't, they didn't even, for the amount of shit they talked, they didn't even talk that great about the things he actually did right. And I'm like, when he does something, like, he did it right. Like, maybe for some of you, somebody works at night. It's like, for some of you, don't worry too much if this is you or someone around you, or you may be led to coach somebody out of a situation like this and just be kind of like a listening ear. Everything is coming in for a reason, because maybe there are a lot of people that live in their fears, competitions, ego. They always want to look for the fault in the other, but they never really want to, like, it's like own the thing. Maybe it's something like that. And maybe for some of you, you're going to do a great job in a situation, or someone's going to do a great job. And the spirits are saying, like, you design. For some of you, you're a designer. Whatever it is, if you're gonna design something, it's gonna look great. Like, it's gonna be, but it's like someone's gonna try to nitpick something and make that, like, but look what they did over here. This is like the biggest thing. And it's like, but they just cleaned the whole fucking building. Like, you're gonna nitpick that they left one napkin behind here? I don't know. For some of you, you're dealing with and they're gonna try to, the way it's feeling, it's like they need inner healing. Just remember that. Whatever it is, just remember that. Because someone's really going to try to exaggerate something. Really, seriously. Someone new to you, 7 of Hearts energy, but you have a new beginning. That this pregnancy or child energy is very, very present for some. Veronica, Vero, 7 of Hearts energy, a new beginning, a reconciliation, or pregnancy for some, or just people that new around you, or relatively new, or new experiences for some. You could be doing something new that is very, very joyful to you. For some of you, you could be implementing something new. Even if you're implementing like a new system, a new way of doing things, even a new way of thinking, or maybe for some of you poetry, because I'm getting like bespoke or something like that. Anyways, like, you're going to do something new, and it's like, it may be out of even your comfort zone, or it may be even out of like your repertoire or your normal modus of operandum or whatever. It's like, whatever you're going to do something new. And it's like, or you're going to add a new product line, or you're going to do something, you're just going to do something new. You're going to do something in a different way, or you're going to do something new, and there's going to be someone that's going to try to like exaggerate something. Again, I don't even want to talk about it, but they want to I have to honor the energy because it keeps coming in. It's almost like I want to focus on the new thing you're doing or the great thing that you're about to do, and they're still trying to they're still lying. That's the problem. They're still lying. For some of you, somebody lied about you, and they can't believe where you are, or they can't believe how far you've come, or it's like somebody that wanted to deny you an opportunity, but someone else offered you the opportunity, and now it's like you really get to Alex, and now you really Alexis, and now you really get to someone has Alexis, and now you really get to shine. It's like somebody offered you an opportunity and they tried to limit you, and then you're gonna have another opportunity, something new come in that's like, okay, this is my time. Like, I've been wanting to explore this new avenue. I've been wanting to do this new thing, something about recreation. I've been wanting to do something new. If it's recreational marijuana, whatever it is, like you want to, for some of you smoke weed, you want to do something new, like you want to do something different, and like you're going to get the opportunity to do that. Yeah, changes that are blocked. For some of you, someone wanted to block your changes. 10 of diamonds, but there are changes anyways because 10 supersedes the 9. 10 of diamonds energy is travels. This energy has been very Trevor and Travis for some. 10 of diamonds travels not too far from where you are, no, that's more. For some of you, 8 of diamonds energy travels not too far from where you are, 3 to 5 mile radius. For others, 10 of diamonds, an hour or so. For me, this is not too far, but for most people, they're like cross country trips are not like up the street, but for me it's like, oh, let's take a cross country trip, whatever. For some of you, there's something like that. For some of you, could be doing a cross country road trip or something. You may be negotiating with somebody, because I am getting like negotiating with somebody, like that's a little too far, don't you think? And they think you need to see your shrink. They're like, that's a little crazy, don't you think? And you're like, but that's just like, for me, that's not that big of a deal. For some of you, you may be negotiating like distances and where you want to travel to with somebody. For some of you, this could be with someone you're messing around with, because I am smelling vagina. Someone that you eat out a lot, like you have for some of you, you have somebody's scent on your upper lip. That's how it's coming in. I'm just a messenger. 2132, but travels an hour or so away from where you are. For some of you, there could be travels that are currently blocked because, again, I think you're negotiating something, and you may, again, for some of you, something is blocked because someone is trying to block you. In whatever way that may be, right? It doesn't have to be like a sinister thing. It's really not that big of a deal. But you have something else. Someone's going to steal your girl. Mr. Steal your girl. We got 8 of hearts, a surprise. And for you, this female, I want to see what this one is. What's this one? It worries you. For some of you, there are going to be changes that worry you. Nothing to fret. For some of you, there was a bet. For some of you, there's nothing to be worried about. For some of you, you're going to get some type of an invitation and it worries you, or your significant other. For some of you, there's a surprise. Again, there's something new. There's definitely a surprise and something new and a big change, but it may make you feel a little worried. 8 of spades energy, stress, it's worry. It could also be physical or psychological states of disease, being out of ease because of blocks, because you're feeling blocked in a situation. For some of you, I don't think you're blocked. I actually think that someone is cock blocking someone. Male or female, take it how it resonates. Someone's trying to tika. This Tika energy has been very present. Someone's been trying to, this could be someone that speaks Spanish, because I'm getting chica, like someone says chica a lot. Someone's trying to secretly sabotage somebody, or they're trying to block somebody, but they're trying to do it in a very like nice way. For others, you have a surprise coming in, and it's worrying you. It's worrying you. The surprise is worrying you, or it's going to worry you. It's a good thing, but I think you're just up in your head. There's a lot of up in the head energy that's blocking you. Maybe you want to take a decision in a new direction because there's something that's going to be blocked eventually anyway, or you already foresee it, or you feel it. It's just a matter of time. So there's something new coming in for you, and about an hour or so away from where you are. For some of you, big changes when it comes to the home, the property. For some of you, this could also be a move, but I don't feel that. I think for some of you more, it's just like there's something that like you have to do, but it's like you have to do something else. Like it's like this avenue is blocked. Let me go another way. And again, it's site. A website. For some of you, you have to build a website or site design. You could be designing a website, or someone's designing a website. King of Spades energy, an organization. Spirit insists. 10 of diamonds, face to face with an organization and a well-meaning man. A well-meaning man in an organization for some. For some of you, you could be dating someone that's around your age. They like to look good. They like to dress well. They like to take care of themselves. For some of you, there could be a little bit of a lie in a situation. For some of you, there's either someone at work that you really like, or someone in an organization or in a company or in some type of corporate environment, or in some type of an organization that you really like and they like you too. I think it's reciprocal here. But they live in their fear. For some of you, you can also be Trevor. You can also be traveling. You could be traveling with Trevor for some, or Trevor's traveling with you, or you're Trevor traveling with someone. Take it how it resonates. You have a face-to-face. You have changes and a face-to-face when it comes to, for some of you, why is this making me nervous? I think, I think somebody wants to ask you out. I'm getting that song, Tell Me Again. Tell me again now, and we'll be lovers. And they want to be lovers and friends. Sometimes I want to be your lover. Sometimes I want to be your friend. Sometimes I want something. One of them, because you make me feel so comfortable. Something like Rudy Huxtable. You could be your something. As fuck. Somebody just went into Starbucks with an A. The initials A, F, and N were on the back. Fernando, Nancy, Alex. That aioli. Something about an aioli. But I'm getting AF, like as fuck now. Like they want to fuck now. For some of you, somebody really they desire you, or you desire somebody. I'm just the messenger. There's definitely desire, and you could be very I can't. You could be very playful with this person. There could be a lot of like a lot of banter, but why are you questioning it? Why are you questioning it? Tell me again. You could be very friendly with this person. Six of Wands in the reverse. Oh, fudge-sicles. Oh, fudge-sicles, wudge-sicles. And an Ace of Wands, it feels like sexual. It really does. It feels really sexual. An Ace of Wands, I think it's technically in the reverse. I don't know. Tell me. This is a friend. This is a friend. This is a friend. But I think they're also with somebody else. Scorpio. Six of... Ooh. Jesus is dumping. Oh my gosh, there are lies. There are spies too. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Tell me again. And we'll be, oh shit. Okay. Ooh, ooh, they're envious. Ooh, so there's envy here. Ooh, a hidden enemy. Tell me again. And we'll be, for some of you, you're in a very toxic work environment. I did say that. And you can sense that there's some type of instability in a situation. There's a very toxic work environment here, and there's emotional manipulation. For some of you, if you have... Someone's trying to weigh the pros... The way it's coming in, someone's trying to weigh the pros and the cons of... For some, I I think you have someone that's worth an opportunity that's actually really worth exploring. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're moving through different energies. For some, you have, yeah, you do. You have an opportunity that's worth exploring. It's been a while. It's been a while in the making, this opportunity. There were other meddling energies involved in a situation. I think that for some of you, you definitely deserve this opportunity. There's an ending of a very difficult chapter here. There could have been somebody that was kind of in their fear. Someone's transformed. They hacked something. Someone's transformed when it comes to a situation. There's death energy here. For some of you, you could be learning the death of a judge. The death of a judge. A judgmental person too. A judgmental person you could be dealing with. You're dealing with a judgmental person. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that this energy has been present. For some of you, you're gonna end something. You're gonna end something for something real, if that makes any sense. Like, you're gonna end something with someone who's very like immature. They could have lied about a situation in the past. For some of you, someone caused a lot of instability. For some of you at work, things could be a little like rocky over the next waves you're riding, because there are toxic energies right up underneath it. It's like, for some of you, you're dealing with a lot of a mute. You're dealing with a mute. For some, you're dealing with someone who can't speak. This sigh language energy, a sigh of relief. The sign language energy has been very present. For some of you, you could be dealing with or working with someone who signs, or a youngster who signs. But I think they're going through some difficult times, because this is all grounded in the devil. For some of you, again, I think that people are trying to put hurdles in your way and cause instability. For some of you, you're for some of you right now, you're dealing with someone who's taken a long time to actually give you a higher level commitment in a situation. Again, take that how it resonates. This could be a work situation. You could be waiting for a long time for a promotion. This could be a relationship. I am getting strong though. For some, this is a relationship or a connection where you're waiting for someone to actually like take something to the next level. This person could be an older person, like, they could be more, not necessarily that they're old, but like if you're in your 20s, this person's in their, 40s, or maybe even 50s. If you're in your 30s, this person could be, in their late 40s to early 50s. There's a huge age gap for some, but this person's very immature. Even the older energy is very immature. They have not, they're trying to travel. For some of you, you could be traveling again to see an elder or to see an older man in an organization, someone that you don't have good memories with. For some of you, over the next few days, or you don't have good memories with a father or an older man that was some type of, for some of you, someone was an alcoholic or they had some type of an addiction. You don't have good memories with this person, but there's news from this person, or you may want to travel to see this person an hour or so away from where you are. This person may not be doing that well, so you may, I don't know, it's almost like saying like goodbye in a way, but not like that they're gonna die right away. But it's almost like that energy, like you don't want to, if they do end up passing for whatever reason, like you don't want to, the thing is, like, I feel like you don't want to spend like every single day with this person for the rest of your life. If you get to see them one more time before they die, you'll be okay with that. Like, and even if they die like 10 to 20 years from now, that's what you want. Like, it's almost like somebody just wants closure in a situation. For some of you, somebody wants closure. Something was retarded or slow. For some, you could have had a parent with developmental disabilities, but they never really like spoke on it, and they turned to like some type of substance abuse to cope. For some of you, you have 4 brothers. I was gonna say 3 brothers. For some of you, 4 brothers involved in a situation. There's one who has been like giving money. I'm getting for some of you, someone gives money to your dad. Someone gives money to your dad, or like one of your brothers, if it's 4 brothers or if it's multiple brothers, or take it how it resonates. I'm getting one of the children gives money to the father. One of the children supports the father in his heist. In his heist? Okay, in his heist. He could have been a thief. For some of you, your father was a thief or is a thief in the past. It's more in the past. This false person. They're a false person. Trying to make some type of decision. I had a feeling. He's a thief. He's a thief. He's a thief. He's a thief. And he had some type of privileged lady around him or her who's shady. For some of you, we got a false person, courtship, and a thief. 1984 could be significant. The number 24, the number 48, the number 42. Spirit's asking us to add all of these. 8 and 4 is 12. In numerology, you take the 2, 14, 18, the number 18. The 18th could be significant. I'm getting the A team, though. These people think they're the A team. For some of you, there's a group of thieves in the field as well, who are not going to be able to accomplish some type of mission they had. 4 people, maybe 5. Actually, no, there's a bunch of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people working together. They're not going to be successful in a situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if someone's gonna retire after this, someone's older that was involved, and they had a chip on their shoulder about doing something, about some type of thievery, but it's gonna fail. It's not a good idea. It's gonna cause instability, and then it's not a good idea. There's something else coming in that's actually much better, and it doesn't involve stealing anything. For some, there's a better opportunity. Ooh, fudge. Yeah, there's something good coming in for some. You're going to get someone wants to send some type of toxic message. They thought that they would be able to do something, but I don't think they're going to be able to do something when it comes to stealing. They thought that this would be an honorable thing to do. Now they're concerned with the cops, because there are cops watching somebody. For some, there are detectives involved. Everything is coming in for a reason. We got a community who thought that they would have some type of great fortune by harvesting the energy of a main female, but that's not what's going to happen. They got some type of message of concern because there is a female who is actually backed by a community as well. There's a female who's backed by a community here, and they want to offer something to this female, or this female, for some of you as a female, or this could be your partner or an important female to you. This person has some type of offer or a gift coming from a phenomenon. This person's phenomenal, and it shows. And so this person has some type of great fortune or some type of blessing over her life. No stressing, but there is a death or an ending of a situation with a young person here. For some of you, if you're walking away from somebody, he's out of your league, and not in a good way. That's what's coming in. Someone's out of, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. 3737. 3737. This person is out of your league. You've completed this. You're both completing a very intense chapter. This person, and you're going for your happily ever after. For somebody's out of your league in like, you're too good for this person. And I'm not trying to stroke your ego. Again, I'm not about that. If I feel like you're a hoe and you're messy, my lovies, I got to tell you what I got to tell you, because that's the energies coming in. Your energy is coming in. She is without sin. That's what's coming in. Male, female, the spirits are saying, for me, the male and the female thing, right? I'll say it when I feel like it's speaking to a lot of people. But for some, this is a specific female in this field. She is without sin. Cindy could be significant for some. Cynthia could be significant for some. Twins could be significant for some. She is without sin. She is without sin. Your grandmama's protecting you. Someone was really close to their grandmama when she was alive. An inheritance is significant for some. I'm getting somebody I used to know. She is without sin. She's with a simp. She's with a pimp. Someone's with a pimp. Or someone behaves like somebody's pimp. She's without sin. The spirits are looking at somebody as if they're without sin. It's not about Truth Nunez, my lovies. Truth Nunez has no authority over you. But the spirits do. They express themselves in your life. I'm reading your energies. They express themselves through your wife. Somebody could be a wife. I don't know. She's without sin. She's without sin. That's how they keep saying it. You're without sin. You got to walk away from this shit. You're without sin, my lovies. Walk away from something. 8 of Cups energy. Walk away from disappointment, from shame, from whatever. Someone's trying to make someone feel ashamed. Ow, my toe hurts. The left big toe, someone did something to the left big toe. I'm getting like a pinching feeling, or like a harmed feeling. Someone harmed their big toe, their left big toe. You gotta walk away, my lovies. Even if you stub your toe on the way out, you gotta walk away. You gotta walk away. You gotta walk away from this shame. Look, trying to hide. What did we say earlier? Like, look at these two people, like, trying to hide themselves. For some of you, there are people trying to make you feel small because they want to feel taller. That's the energy here. And there are people that see you as tall and you may be actually short. There's a reason for everything, my lovies. You got to walk away from 2 manipulators. For some of you, got to walk away from 2 haters that emotionally you felt a tie to, and these people had no loyalty to you. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in. This could be 2 friends. This could be 2 lovers, 2 love interests. This could be 2 family members for some. This could be two-faced. They were two-faced. They talk shit about you. They were from different races. For some of you, these are people that have different racial backgrounds than you. For some of you, they even tried to discriminate against you. Like, whatever practices you have that are cultural, these people try to, like, make fun of your culture in a way, or try to, like, make fun of, like, for example, for me, it's kind of tough in certain, like, environments, because I've learned to mitigate it over the years. Especially, I worked for Verizon for almost 10 years. So a lot of, there was a lot of training and reprogramming certain things. And I'm thankful for that. But one cultural thing for us is when you're really close to people, it's like channeling. I get so many messages at one time, and I have to prioritize, like, 4111. Which one am I going to share with you? And sometimes I want to share, like, multiple things at once, and there's, like, almost like a clash. I'm like, if we could all speak it telepathically, that would be great, but that's not where we are right now, so I have to use my mouth. But there was one point where, again, people would connect on a spiritual level, and so communication, it's like you were getting so many messages at one time. In my culture, I've noticed, in certain cultures, not just in the Dominican Republic, in certain places, it is okay for you to speak over others. In certain places, it's okay for you to do that. There are certain cultures that believe that, I think, and it's funny because it has to do with authority. There are certain cultures that you cannot speak over each other. Granted, in certain contexts, I've also noticed that there's also a cultural wisdom that, for example, if there's a friction, I see that you tend to speak less over each other unless it's really, really escalated. But if you're in, like, flow and flowing together, like, it's like, yeah, speak over me. Like, there's no, like, oh, I'm so sorry that I spoke over you, or this or that. There's an understanding on an energetic level. Granted, there's certain cultures, something about silk, something about David, something about silk. There are certain cultures, something about silk milk. There are certain cultures, almond milk. There are certain cultures that accept that as the natural flow. It's like singing, right? It's like singing in a choir, right? And everybody's singing together. And it's kind of like that. And it tends to be also people that have more, what they call rhythm. Maybe for some of you, there's something where people don't understand you. You got to go where your culture flows. Culture is a thing that's happening every moment of your life. You're creating culture as you go through life. So maybe walking away from people that maybe don't even understand you culturally, don't understand your background, don't understand what you've been through. They didn't even take the time to do it. They were invested. For some of you, had people invested in not understanding you. They had literally invested their time, energy, and effort in truly not understanding you, misconstruing everything you said. So it's like there are 2 people that are going to feel really ashamed when you walk away. For some of you, 2 people are going to feel super ashamed for misjudging you and misguiding you in a way as well. I'm getting two people. Take that how it resonates. Again, take it how it resonates, however it expresses in your life. But you got two people here really in shame and disappointed because they thought that you weren't anointed, and you are. I'm just a messenger here. I wouldn't say it if yeah, a group of people, 3 of Cups. Maybe it's more than me, because here we got that same red cloaked figure. People that were celebrating your downfall, or celebrating, like, mocking you, tracking you. People wasting time and stupid ass shit, and now they're under judgment. Now everybody gets seen for who they are. You see, now the cloaks are off. Spirit's beautiful. Now the cloaks are off. Now everybody gets seen for who they are, and you get seen in this position. This is how I'm going. This is how you're going. This is how you're going. For some of you, you're gonna go as an angel, and I'm not talking about dying. You're not gonna die. You're gonna go it's like you're gonna go down in history, or you're gonna go down in this story, whatever this story is, whatever this chapter is about. You're going to walk away from this as an, wow, this person was gravely misjudged and misguided too. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because you're going to walk away. You're walking away. People that wanted to take advantage, people that they thought that they could, prince charm you or princess charm you. I'm just a messenger. Take what resonates. For some of you, this is for you as a gentleman or your partner. The home, the couple, the family. For some of you, the home, the couple, the family. For some of you, the home, the cuckold, the family. We got a 45-24. We got a 5-year-old and a 24-year-old involved in a situation. For some of you, there's a man who's... You want me to say it, my love? This was very immature. For some of you, someone's with a 24 or 25-year-old as a mid-40s. This energy came in the preliminary last night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the inner fight. Someone's been doing this for a while. They've been stuck in a funky cycle. Let's help them. Something about Michael. Something about Jones. You make me better. I'm a movement by myself. But I'm a force, my lovies. I'm a force when we're together. You see, I'm good all by myself. I really am. But baby, you've made me better, my lovies. 4611, sweater weather. Something about a monkey. Something about monkey soup. What's monkey soup, my lovies? I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. You see, I'm good all by myself, my lovies. They tried to prove a master who knows more than them wrong. Of course they would. You see, this is the shit. This is the shit. I don't care how old you are. They tried to prove a master who knows more than them wrong. And then that's where they went wrong. Then they start with the mockery because they can't prove you wrong. So then they try to discredit you by, I don't know, some foolishness, making fun of what you do. And you see it. You see the passive aggressiveness. And then they also pretend like they care. It's like you don't even care about yourself. Worry about yourself. An elder female. I don't care how old they are. I told you. Everything is coming in for a reason. I was seeing an elder female in my mind's eye. An elder female who doesn't act like an elder. Something about a welder. Who's actually willing to set up... See, worry about yourself. This person only gives a fuck about money. Cruella. Willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. Here we go with this bullshit. Willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. And if they would do it to them, they would do it to anyone. They would do it to their own son. They would do it to their cousins. They would do it to their sisters. They would do it to their pen pals. Oh, what's this? They offered sex and they were turned down. I'm a movement by myself. The suit of a prostitute. The suit. Someone's in a suit. The pursuit of happiness. This is what they call happiness. I had this wonderful conversation. Thank you, my lovies. I had this interesting and wonderful conversation with somebody yesterday, and this person asked me, "Are we making you happy?" And it's curious to me that happiness thing. First and foremost, I like the Aztecs. The Aztecs used to say they gotta forget something, or they can't forget something. But the Aztecs used to say, the Olmecs, the Aztecs, the Toltecs, life is not about being happy. It's about being content. I like that for some reason. I really, really like that. But even the most well-meaning people can't make me happy. Even the most Wellington, here we go. Even Wellington can't make me happy. No one can make you happy. You have to find the contentment within you. No one, no matter what they do in this life, someone can come around. That's why you have people that, I don't know, gaslighting is involved in a situation for some, and the gas lamp district for others. That's why you have people like codependent, because they're looking for a fix outside of themselves. They're looking for a solution outside of themselves. We actually do live in a quite codependent society. That's why, you know, there's certain rules in place to keep you bound. And people get afraid when you're not bound, because it's really difficult to control something that's not bound to them. So it's like, what can I do, even if they don't have good intentions for you? What can I do to satisfy your ego? That's really what it's like. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. For some of you gotta sell stuff. For some of you gotta sell stuff. For some of you, afford. For some of you gotta sell stuff online. You gotta let go. These are the people that would pay to have you stalked. We got Ramadan here. Oh, we got Botox. Oh, somebody wants to hide that they got Botox or that they're getting Botox. It's okay. It's okay, my lovies. We're just reading the energies. We got 90s. We got a 90s baby, or 90s, or someone in their 90s. Or for some of you, a caliber weapon. Oh, look, they're leaving. Goodbye, honey. We love you. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. Sweater weather, my lovies, in any weather. I'm getting, for some of you want to cuddle with somebody. Ellen, back to sender. Amen. There it is, Ellen. There it is, Ellen. Send that back to the sender. Amen. Actually, I like to send it back to source, because the source is going to charge the sender appropriately. Sometimes we want to send exactly, it's curious. We want to send our pain. This is what we're saying. I want to send my pain back to you, because I'm in pain for what you did. Again, you cannot make me happy, and you cannot make me mad. Sure, there are certain people, rest assured, they're going to get their karma, because that is what they sent out. There are rules to this creation. Very complex, and yet also very simple. I think we overcomplicate it. But it's a paradox. But for me, I like to send it back to source. Source is going to charge it right anyway, because I've seen myself where I'm like, I'm happy that source took care of the problem. I didn't have to dirty my hands. It's like, you know, someone punches you in the face and you want to go, and I hope they get punched in the face too. How about if they're a boxer, if there's somebody that's used to fighting, or there's somebody that used to getting, you know how many people I've seen that were used to domestic abuse? For some of you, domestic abuse is in the field, Veronica. But you know how many people I knew that were under domestic abuse for a while? And open Gangnam Style. And somebody really likes that open Gangnam Style thing. They're going to be charged no matter what. They're going to be charged times 50. They're going to be charged no matter what. You ain't got to worry about shit. But you know, it's like they were abused and they got used to that abuse. So to them, it's like, if I get punched in my face, it doesn't matter. So you're wishing that they get punched in their face. And Spirit's like, no, my lovey, let me take care of it. I'm going to give them the lesson they need to help them grow, because that's really what it's about. It's not about you harming them and them harming you. And then at the end of the day, we destroy the whole world. It's about, let's grow and evolve. And what lesson is appropriate? Spirit's so merciful. What lesson is appropriate for you to change and evolve? That's what it's about. It's not about send it back to the sender so they can really get harmed. That's my ego. That's my pain. That's my pain. Give it to God, because I don't know what to do with this. That's different. Can I be hurt? Of course. Spirit never asked me to be a fucking pendeja. It's like, can I feel a certain type of way? Yeah. Am I going to speak my truth? Of course, I have to. That's where we get ourselves into trouble. And actually, you would notice that if you spoke your truth from the beginning, you wouldn't even be in that shithole. I'm just a messenger. Everything is coming in for a reason. Full moon. Oh, something by the full moon, my lovies. We just made these yesterday, my lovies. A friend of us helped us. Movement by myself, And I'm a force when we're together. Oh, we got a master teacher. They be trying to coach the master teacher, my lovies. Spirit was giving this beautiful thing to us yesterday as well. Do you notice that all of the sages, they had no resistance from children. The sages, all of the masters, Jesus, Buddha, Krishnas, all of the masters, even all of the masters, they always talk about the innocence and the wisdom of children. They had problems with the fucking adults. It was always the jealous adults. For some of you jealous, here we go with this jealous Jalissa and jealous Melissa. It was always the adults trying to sacrifice them. They always had problems with the adults. They never had problems with the children. Doesn't that tell us something about the wisdom of a child versus the ego of an adult? I don't know. There's something there. For some of you, there's a chef involved in a situation. I'm a movement by myself, and I'm a force when we're together. Again, take the messages, my lovies. This is not about Truth Nunez. It's the messages. I am just the messenger. I am not the, I'm not the message. I'm just the messenger. Competing. A chef who's competing, who's devoted to competing. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Something's going to happen on the full moon. Hiding. Ooh, someone's hiding their existing children. For some of you, there needs to be a revelation about hiding existing children. This was also present in the preliminary for you. And something about chitlins. Somebody likes chitlins, intestines. I'm a movement by myself. Or for some of you, you need to know that somebody's hiding their existence. They're hiding their existence. They're hiding the existence of their children. That's some shit. I'm a movement by myself, and I'm a force when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself. Somebody wants your energy, but they don't want your wisdom. They want your energy. For some of you, usurpation energy is in the field. Someone likes to take on the ideas, they like to compete. They like to take on the energy of others, but never give credit where credit is due. They don't want others exalted. They want to be exalted before you. This is what's coming in. For some, they want to own you, or you want to own somebody. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Somebody wants to own somebody. They want to take all of the credit. They want to actually also edit somebody. They want to like mock somebody, make somebody like a clown. This is what they do. They've done this before. They do this all the time. For some of you, someone's an elder person. For some of you, changing daycare. Somebody needs to change daycares. This freaking Kraken energy, my lovies. The Kraken's been present. For some of you, sea monsters, when it comes to a judicial procedure, someone's being haunted by some type of judicial procedure. There are sea monsters. They're being haunted by monsters. And for some of you, I told you somebody wants to exaggerate something. I told you they're exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. They're going to overreact. Someone is going to overreact. I told you, my lovies, everything's coming in for a reason. I am just a messenger. I am not the message. I am not the spirits. I am just a messenger. They are exaggerating events. They don't learn their lessons. We are all here to learn lessons. We are all students. No one is above anybody else. They are exaggerating events in order to justify their overreacting and overreaching too. And for some of you, they're not the same person. Reintroduction is needed in a situation. This came in the preliminary as well. This came in last night. I did a reading for you. An Aries is in love with you. For some of you, an Aries is in love with you. Ooh, okay. I told you there's love in the field. And there's a reintroduction that is needed. Somebody could have exaggerated something. For some of you, disciplinary action. I do feel for some of you, someone's going to put you on some type of disciplinary action, or this is what you're going to do to somebody, or wherever the shoe fits, wear it. However this expresses itself in the life. I'm getting this like, in this oh sweet life, we're coming in from the cold. Something like that. Disciplinary action. For some of you, someone's going to try to get you on some type of disciplinary plan, or this is what you're going to do to somebody. Someone's going to try to get someone else on a disciplinary plan, but it's really because they are trying to exaggerate something to do this on purpose, because I don't know. This is what it is. For some of you, a car wash. You need a car wash. Coming in from the cold. We're coming in. Oh my gosh. There's a fitness instructor, a breakup with a fitness instructor who's low budget, or there's a low budget daycare involved in a situation, or somebody that takes the people to a fitness instructor who looks out after children in a situation. Oh my gosh, what is this? They were too blinded by their by their ass. Someone was too blinded by someone's ass. I love the spirits. I love these. They were too blinded by their eyes. They were too blinded also by their arrogance to realize that they were losing a good thing. They were too blinded by their ass and by their arrogance to realize that they were losing a good thing in a situation. Who was this? Your boyfriend. Your boyfriend was too blinded by ass and by arrogance. They went with a fitness instructor who's a jerk. Apparently they're going to break up though. Your boyfriend was or someone could be like a nanny or again work in that daycare center in this fitness, in some type of fitness instructor. This person likes to compost. For some of you, this is on the side. Someone else likes to, it's like all the way over there. It's all the way over there. They like to, someone at a distance from you who likes to compost. You'll be hearing from this person. What do they want? They are tolerating things. Oh, I love when this one comes out, because this is how you know that they were blinded by the ass. They are tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of guilt from their poor choice. They have pride. They threw you aside. For some of you, someone threw you aside. You like to compost and garden, or someone that likes to compost and garden was thrown aside because someone chose something out of pride, ego, and now they're wounded. Their ego's wounded. They are tolerating, and they are tolerating the intolerable. They're tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of guilt from their poor choice. Pride. Now they're in pride. Now the person's ass doesn't actually even look that great. Now they may have even realized that the ass was actually fake or some shit. Or now they're like, you know, an 80s baby or something about the 80s. For some of you, this person wants to see you win, despite the fact that they're living in sin and they made the wrong step. They still want to see you win. That's a good thing. You are worth it. They feel like you're worth it. They feel like you are worth something. I don't know. What do they want? It's like somebody wants to come back. I don't know. They're like, you're worth the sacrifice. 010111. It's like they want to sacrifice. Now they put themselves in like martyr position. I don't like how this person's doing this. The way it's coming in, you can do whatever you want, my lovies. I'm just the reader here. But someone is like, they're like, now you're worth it for, like, you're actually worth me sacrificing this horrible relationship that I shouldn't have picked in the first place. They're almost putting themselves in like a victim mentality. The way it feels, it doesn't feel that great. But maybe it's worth it. I don't know. For some of you, I don't know. Okay, I'm not convinced. What's this, my lovey? Something feels off with this. Loving, supportive, and loyal. They would make an incredible spouse. Is this your doubt or theirs? Or is there actually... Three of Pentacles is not loyal energy. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Strength over Justice in the reverse. High Priestess over Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Magician underneath this Emperor. 10 of Wands with this Capricorn or this Queen of Pentacles that they chose. Knight of Pentacles, something that injustice for a really long time. King of Cups over this. Knight of Wands over this Emperor. Wish fulfillment over this Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, it is the truth. 8 of Wands, they want to communicate. 3 of Swords, there was heartbreak and betrayal for a while. 7 of Pentacles, this was for a while. Tower to this Knight of Wands. 4 of Pentacles, holding back. There's an inheritance here for some. The Chariot, moving forward very quickly. Change of direction. And really good news. The way it feels is this person is answering nothing. They're not answering anything. I don't know if this Emperor is actually... They may be in the upright. This just doesn't feel like they're answering anything. It just doesn't feel real. 5 of Wands. Conflict. Communication that's going to lead to conflict. The Wheel of Fortune. The World. This chapter is over. Coming in from the cold. Coming in. Can you forgive, my lovies? Can you? Can you forgive? I think as a human being, it's important to know your light and your dark. I'm not a vengeful person, but I'm not the type to just be like, once something is over for me, it's done. It's very difficult for me to say, because I give a lot of chances. I have a really loyal heart. So I give to, sometimes it's been flawed. My logic with that has been flawed. And I've had a lot of work on that. But I give a lot of chances. And when I say it is done, it is done. Spirit just knocked. I don't know. This is, especially because for me, I'm very just and I'm very generous. And I've come across a lot of not just and not generous people towards me. So I'm very, very like, honey. No. I give a lot of chances. And even to this day, I still give a lot of chances. Spirit's giving me very, very current examples. It's like, you're still giving a lot of chances. What are you talking about? But when it's done, it's fucking done. Ace of Wands. A crooked family, emotional. I told you that Knight of Cups and the crooked energies floating around. Crooked family. This could be family for some who want to come in after living a life of sin to argue about a judicial procedure. Something that they felt like they were forced to do. An Aquarius is a fucking liar who rushed into something to betray you in some way, and now they're weighed and they feel like they're really stressed over a judicial procedure. They even tried to set somebody up. This doesn't feel convincing at all. This doesn't. There's an Aquarius, Ace of Swords, Spirit saying. There's an Aquarius who's actually in the reverse, Spirit saying. This person is from your past. This is from your childhood. This is somebody that you used to know that tried to cause confusion in your life, but you already knew that this person, him and his wife for some, or her and her husband, and there's an ending. There's death here, and you're not giving up. Or they don't want to give up, but there is already an ending in a situation. For some of you, if you do get some type of like offer here, there's going to be a very exciting offer or really good news coming in. You're going to get wish fulfillment, but there's going to be somebody coming in from your past that's going to try to, I'm getting a few different energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's going to be someone from your past, like a brother or someone close in your family, that they tried to cause some type of strife in your life because they didn't want you. Somebody even wanted you to get into a car accident. Somebody was plotting to kill you for some. I'm just a messenger. This was what you were trying to do to somebody so that they wouldn't get this money that's owed to them. Through a judicial procedure that was left from a friend. For some of you, a friend left you something. For some of you, Frank left you something. For some of you, or Frank is involved in a situation. But they wanted you like this. They wanted you upside down. But you had the strength to go through this injustice. Now they get to live through it too. I don't know. There's the 10 of Swords. Yep, that's what they did to you. Anyways, I don't think that there's a reconciliation here. I think that these people live in their fear. I don't know what they want. They're still kind of trying to not give up because they want to see if now they can pull on your heartstrings that they fucking murdered. They trying to see if the severed ties, they're trying to see if they can come back with some lies, or like they're trying to makeshift, like put up maybe like give you a package. Like it's like they're trying to put some package together. Don't take this gift. I wouldn't take this gift. I wouldn't. Look at this shit. Look at these people are ashamed. Look, they want to dump. They want to try to do whatever they can. They don't even know what to do. They want to come argue. They want to tell you that they want to put in work. They're scared because of the work that they did to leave you out. They wanted to leave you like this. 3 nights here. So they want to argue. They want to have some type of discussion. Knight of Wands, they were reckless with their actions. They took really heated actions that could even land them in prison, or they're in some type of mental prison. They want to come and have like a discussion. For me, is a hard no. For you, you could do whatever you want to do, my lovies. But I'm just saying that I don't think that you're playing. Because you're the Empress. For some of you, you're the Empress, but for some of you, there's a mother involved as well in a situation. For some of you, you're beautiful, you're creative, you are nurturing, but you need to know that you need to do that to yourself first, because there's a lot of people that won't do it for you if you don't do it to yourself. It's like, worry about yourself, my lovies. Worry about yourself. I don't know, this whole, you're going to be in the lap of luxury, and that's what they want to sit in your lap of luxury. And for some of you, you knew this was coming. High Priest, High Priestess, you knew it was coming. I don't know about this. They would make an incredible spouse. I think people are trying to fucking love bomb you in some way. For some of you, you do have worthy people in the field. Just be discerning, because just be discerning. Official and woods. For some of you, official, woods, something in the woods. Woodsy areas have been present for some. For some of you, someone's pregnant. Woodsy areas have been present, or they're going to be pregnant by when's Ramadan? By Ramadan, you'll be hearing about the pregnancy or the birth of somebody. Someone, dorm room. I told you you're going to be psychological support to somebody. Dorm room for some. We got dorm room here. Dorothy wants to come in. For some of you, Dorothy. For some of you, Loralee or Lorelei. All she does is lie, though. Okay, Spirit wants us to do this before we do this. Because getting physical came in the preliminary for you. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit show? This one wants to speak with you. They were talking shit behind your back. I told you. It's like, hello. I don't know. They were talking shit behind your back. A secret lover or someone's secret lover was talking shit behind your back. They want to get physical. Talking to the wall. No. It's funny. No, just no. 01/11/31. You're not going to dirty your hands for this idiot. No. They're scum. They feel like scum beneath you. Someone's really they're playing games. No, they're not on your level. They're not. And they're also on the Leela. They're on the Leela. But they're on the DL or on the low playing games. Like, the way I'm getting it for some on the low playing games, 01/11/57. I'm getting like somebody like tries to sneak job you, or they're trying to like entice you into like getting physical or getting into a fight with them. And it's like, this is so pathetic that there are adults in this energy. Some people are not adults. Some people really need extra time with their parents. They really do. I'm not saying this jokingly. I am saying it real seriously. I know for some it may sound a little funny, but I'm really saying it sounds funny. You know why, my levies? It's like when something about Shapiro. It's like when Dave Chappelle speaks and he says certain things and it's like, oh shit, that was a leak. Like, wow, he's saying some shit and he makes you laugh. That's this type of energy. It's like, it's funny because it's fucking pathetic how this is actually existing, and we really need to do something about it. There are certain adults out here adulting that are really not fucking adults. They have never been adults. Never. Certain people that are still pushing, they're almost about to die towards the end of their life. And it's like, you're not. Learn from little children. To access the kingdom of heaven again, become like little children. playing games, like someone's playing sneak games with you, like somebody wants to like tit for tat, or they want to like again for some that exaggerating events to try to justify their overreacting is coming in. So it's like if you're standing next to somebody like and you're minding your fucking business, for whatever reason you got to be near this person, ella te está buscando or él te está buscando, that's how it's coming in. Like someone's actually, like in Spanish it's like il te cherche or elle te cherche en français. Like somebody can speak multiple language. Well, multitude. Maybe it's a multitude of people. I don't know. It's like you're not into it. You're not. On the low, somebody's trying to play games with you. Don't let it. Because again, it's an energy. If you get it, you get it. It's an energy. I feel the energy trying to sneak in. It's like you're doing good. Everything is fine. You're not worried about a damn thing. You're not worried about a Sheena, a Shana, a Tashana, a Carlos, a Vero, Vivi, whoever. You're not worried about none of these mother effers. You're not. But they're on the low, like trying to sneak tip or trying to like, I don't know. It's like trying to get up in your space or get up. It's like if you're looking at, like it's like if you're looking for something and they're like, what you need? What's up? It's like, have a good day. Bye. It's like, what the fuck? Like, they're not okay. They're not okay. How they got this way, God knows, but they're not okay. We're not going to explore it right now. It's like, what the fuck? What in the effing? They're just trying to F up your self-esteem, but these people feel beneath you. I'm telling you, this is what it feels like. These people, they mope around like this. They mope around like this, so they want you in this energy too. It's like, I'm not like you. No offense, I'm not like you. I'm not like you. If I had some type of thing that I was going through, it's because I was going through it. Not because you made me feel some type of way. You can't make me feel like anything. You can't make me happy. You can't make me sad. It is me. It's like, what the fuck? They're addicted to karmic situations. They love the fucking drama and they want to get physical. I told you, someone actually likes to fight. They love fighting. They love it. They're the type of person that will try to figure out, has this person been in a fight? How good of a fighter are they? Like, what the fuck are you thinking about? That's what you're thinking about? As an adult, that's what you think about? There's nothing else you can think about but that? What the fuck? They need psychological support. They really do. Someone needs psychological support. They're thinking about fucking fighting adults. As an adult. It's like, my love, you know you can get arrested for this shit, right? Like, I mean, you may not care about getting arrested. Some people don't. But you know this is not a good idea, right? I hope you do. Like, it's like, what the fuck? They think that you're going to be reckless too. My lovies, don't be reckless with that for anybody. No. Turn the other fucking cheek. But make sure you call the cops. Get them on video if you need to, or be somewhere where there are witnesses. Call the cops and get their asses arrested. That's it. And then they can get the psychological support that they need. Someone in a dorm room, or someone, a hypocrite for some. There's a hypocrite from a dorm room. Someone in a dorm room is a hypocrite, or someone that is in a university is a hypocrite. But we got dorm room psychological support for somebody in a dorm room. For some of you, I did also get in the preliminary, you may need to mitigate a fight. When I saw the getting physical, I'm like, what is this, my lovies? You may need to mitigate a fight between youngsters. Just make sure you don't get yourself hurt, my lovies. At this point in the game, my lovies, people are insane. Or some people, not everybody. Some people want it all, and you don't want nothing at all if it ain't the fucking truth and your peace. No, CPR. You gotta do CPR on somebody? The fuck? Look at this shit. This is stupid. The hellhole. Someone who needs psychological support, who's like some type of, like, I don't know, a youngster, they're gonna need some type of CPR. Silly. They want to dress to impress. All they care about is what the fuck they look like. It's like, look at your fucking soul. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter how you do your hair either. They're aging poorly due to their lifestyle, if it's not the fucking theme here. What did we say? It's not about age. I know people, I look younger than some 20-year-olds that I know, than some 19-year-olds that I know. And I'm like, my love, you're living, they want to live fast. They want to live YOLO. You let them live YOLO. And I'm not even just talking about their actions, because I'm not, your sister friend used to party, but I wasn't all fucking reckless. Sometimes I would wonder, like, why are people like, so like, they were hunting you. For some of you, someone's hunting. I'm like, why are they so, like, obsessed with me going out? Like, I used to love dancing. I thought that everybody else just wanted, you know, to dance. And then I started to notice that, oh, they think I'm doing what they do when they go out. When they go out, every single night is a fight. Every single night is a different person. Every single night it's hard drugs. Every single night they don't sleep. Every single night they do this. They do this every single night. And for me, it was like every weekend. At one point, there was like a point where I was going a little too strong, but I also was doing it because I had a crush on somebody and it was stupid. But, but besides that, like I didn't go to a certain level. I wasn't out there. For example, I knew a lot of men and women who had to go out every single night because they were selling themselves. I didn't know that. And now I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I was innocent. You know, even if I got intuitions about it, I was kind of like blinded to it in a way. They're aging poorly due to their fucking lifestyle. They're dressing to impress, though. It's like, you look like a fucking, 40-year-old, but that's okay. They like to share sex partners. I felt sex. They like to share sex partners with their friends and discuss their experiences. Someone in CPR or someone who does CPR or someone who has a CPR certification. Someone's going to graduate. A dorm room person is going to graduate, but they like they like to share sex with their friends. You got a savvy business deal when it comes to psychological support. For some of you, someone will be graduating and be able to help people psychologically. We got 15 minutes of fame, aging poorly due to their lifestyle. For somebody's going to do something to get 15 minutes of fame in whatever situation, whether it be like, provoking a fight, someone's going to do something really drastic in order to get 15 minutes of fame. They're going to dress to impress even to do this. It's like, what the fuck? They're going to pretend like they're going to clear the air, like they want to talk about something. Somebody wants to, like, for some, I'm getting someone wants to pretend like they want to, again, someone doesn't know how to befriend you, get into your field, have a discussion. They've tried aggression. It doesn't work. They've tried obsession. It doesn't work. They've tried to chase you around. It doesn't work. They tried to do a lot of things. It doesn't work. They're finally going to try to pretend like they have something important to talk to you about. Like, I just want to clear the air about something. It's like, and you are who? This person likes to share sex partners with their friends. So they like threesomes, foursomes, and moresomes. This person is going to then, if they have a chance, because they have so much pent-up frustration, if they have a chance to escalate this clearing the air conversation, they're trying to be cunning, and something about Connie. They're going to get their 15 minutes of fame, but I don't think they're going to go in the hall of shame. I don't think they're going to like the results of something. Surrogacy here. Somebody wants to clear the air about some surrogacy, graduation. They offered sex and they were turned down. For some of you, someone savvy business deal, surrogacy, graduation, they offered sex and they were turned down. But it also goes over this person who's aging poorly. This person looks really old and they're not even that old. Like, it's like, I don't know, a 22-year-old, but this person looks really old and they're not that old. They want their 15 minutes of fame. They also offered sex to somebody and they got turned down. For somebody who needs psychological support, who's graduating soon, some type of surrogacy, and they offered sex to somebody and they were turned down. Somebody tried to like make it like, what the hell? Like somebody like tried to like be flirty and sexy and say like, well, I want to get pregnant, or take it where it resonates, or I want to get somebody pregnant. You want to be my surrogate, but it's like they really wanted to like F somebody and just have a baby and leave it like that. Calm spirit. Someone with a calm spirit, 15 minutes of fame. This person needs to calm their spirit because they're also willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. I don't know. And someone can pretend like they have a calm spirit. This doesn't sound like a calm spirit. Willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. They want to clear the air. Moni or Monica, calm spirit. They want to try to calm their spirit, but I think they're a liar. This is just acting. 15 minutes of fame. They're trying to take your spotlight. This person is trying to take your spotlight. Because for some of you, I told you, I feel like people trying to take your spotlight, trying to take your shine, wanting for you to do time. I don't know. This is stupid. Anyways, moving on. It's like all their karma, someone's obsessed. For some of you, you got people obsessed with you. 132:11, 132:12. You got people obsessed with you. Something about Delicia, something about Delicia, something about Melissa. 2023 could be significant for some. 2000 and something important could have happened then, or 2012. You gotta forget that they offered sex and that they were turned down. Somebody's forgetting this person, or somebody didn't want no parts of this nastiness. Ramadan, during Ramadan, during, somebody has an Indian accent. For some of you, somebody wants to set their partner up during Ramadan or around then. Someone with Botox who's trying to take someone else's spotlight. Somebody is obsessed and they want to set their partner up in order to kill somebody. Anyways, you're gonna lose contact with the psychopath because they're going to be charged, or your next 5 could be significant for some. They're going to be charged times 50. Oh, you got to forget them. A friend who is with your ex, for somebody, this is a friend who is with your ex at times 50. A friend who is with your ex is going to be charged times 50. They love listening to your ideas. That's why they want to fucking try to take your spotlight, because they love listening to your ideas. They love to copy you. They want to be like you, talk like you, walk like you, act like you. They want you to die so they can take your spot. That's why they needed to make you Tiffany. They wanted you to feel small. For some of you, somebody gave somebody a Tiffany ring, or they're going to. Somebody married a jerk. That's your copycat. For some of you, a brother. For some of you, your brother needs to calm their spirit, because they're also, what did we say about a crazy brother? There it is. Who wanted their 15 minutes of fame. They're gonna get it. They're gonna go insane. They are also, I told you, Nancy McNeil, trust someone as much as you can. I don't know what she said at the end, but I'm getting that saying, trust someone as much as you can throw them. And for a lot of people, you can't really throw them that far. There are certain people you can trust. I like to emphasize, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and this is not for everybody. Meaning, when I say certain things like, I don't believe every man is like this. I don't believe every woman is like this. I don't believe for me, oftentimes I leave my wallet in all types of places. Like, I trust people. I don't even think about it that way. Certain people, I see them, they're like clutching, around certain people. No, never again. People that went into my fucking, into my shit, stole my keys to go and try and get into my vehicle. No. Spirit's already given us discernment. Be discerning, of course. But is everybody, for me, actually, the majority of people, given the healthy, context, they do healthy things. Given poisonous context, and those who may be weaker of mind, they do certain things that is like, you got to do some time out, levy, spiritual time. Anyways, your brother, for some of you, we did say that this person needs to calm their spirit, or this person pretends like they're a calm spirit. This person is going berserk. They are willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. Someone with Botox. But for some of you, your brother's partner is like this, but your brother is also like this too. They are willing to set you up. Oh my gosh, it's bothering my throat chakra. Oh, they hate that. Oh, they don't want me to speak. For some of you, your brother married a monster that's just like him. I'm just a messenger. Your brother wanted to set his sister, or you as a brother, take it how it resonates, wanted to set the sister up in order to be killed, in order to inherit money. Their partner is going to try to do the same to them. And this is a lesson in self-love for this person. 15 minutes of fame. They're going to get their 15 minutes of fame in court. And your brother, for some of you, or take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're writing different energies. A Cindy, for some, they're aging poorly due to their lifestyle and they have to go to court. They're going to dress to impress, though. Hidden camera, dress to impress. What did we say, my lovies? For some of you, I feel like hidden devices. Hidden camera, dress to impress. They can't look you in the eyes. Someone with CPR can't look you in the eyes because of their shame, because you are a master teacher and they like to share sex partners. For some of you, no. Psychological support, master teacher. Spirit saying that does not go there. They are devoted to sharing sex partners. They can't look you in the eyes because they're devoted to sharing sex partners with their friends and discussing their experiences. Is some type of weird cult here. We got the letter Z, wants to clear the air, but I just Zoe for some, no, Zara for some, Ziara for some. Your powers scare them. Master teacher who makes savvy business deals. Your power, your prowl also. They're on the prowl. They feel like you're on the prowl. They feel like you're a hunter for some. They're going to admit that they are willing to set their partner up in order to be killed for money. Same sex. I told you, what did I say? I felt same sex, all types of rituals in the field. We got same sex and Botox. They love listening to your ideas, but they also wanted to destroy you. We got nervous system. You're going to lose contact or you've already lost contact by Ramadan with these people. You got a sale by Ramadan for some. You got double rainbow surrogacy. For some of you, a lucky event when it comes to surrogacy. We got closing a chapter. I told you you're closing a chapter. You've graduated, my lovies. They are not the same person anymore. Reintroduction is needed. Someone with a dorm room. Exaggerating events to justify their overreacting. They offered sex and they were turned down. Your powers scare them. Ella muere por mí, es un amor casi enfermizo, obediente, excede la normalidad y muere por mí, no ve los pliegues ni los fallos, en mi cuerpo soy su todo su verdad, hechizada. Somebody's under a hex. A friend who is with your ex is under a hex. She would die for him or he would die for her. A friend who is with your ex is under some type of hex. Ella muere por mí. She would die for me. This is a love that is actually sick and it's very obedient. It is beyond normal. She would die for me. She doesn't see the plagues nor the faults. My body, she feels like I am everything. I am her truth. She's under a hex. Hechizada. She's hexed. A friend who is with your ex. A fitness instructor. You have to forget this. For some, you have to forget these people. They're going to break up and it's going to affect someone's nervous system because she's under a hex, and that's what hex work does, especially when it's broken. It affects the nervous system. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It could have been your friend who hexed your ex or your ex who hexed your ex-friend. Whether you know it or not, you have the support of your community. We did feel that, Dee. For some of you, Dee, you have the support of your community. But for others, you too. We did feel that earlier. You have the support of your community when it comes to a court case and a hidden camera involved and something about Cal. Blowjob. For some of you, sale and blowjob. I told you I felt escort energy in the field. For some of you, new job. Someone is going to admit some type of prostitution happening in a situation. We got a low budget daycare, same-sex rituals. We got your boyfriend who's devoted. You're closing a chapter for some of you. For some of you, you may need to rekindle something with somebody and they're going to become your boyfriend. Or for some of you, your boyfriend supports you and they had a lesson in self-love when it comes to a brother. For some of you, you may be dating someone that was in cahoots with someone that wanted to harm you, or you're going to be. This person is official and they're a good luck. They're actually a good luck charm in your life. This person likes to compost and garden. They like to compost and garden. For some of you, somebody was in cahoots with your own brother, or you as a brother were in cahoots with somebody. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They were in cahoots to try to harm somebody, but this person actually is a great boyfriend, or they're going to be. Doo-dee-doo-doo. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That was a lot of energy there, my lovies. Bombay coot, my lovies. That's good, my lovies. Astute, my lovies. And someone's a poot, my lovies. Someone's a poot. Someone's selling themselves, my lovies. For some of you, there's a fitness instructor who's actually a prostitute of some sort. And this person's with your ex. And either your ex is hexed. It's more like on that side. And the name Hector for some. Anyways, and something about a hecta and something about hectarina. There's something about Idalina. Anyways, my lovies, stay well, stay absolutely well. You know why, my lovies? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Diego loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your Siri and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and love always and love always and forever, homies. Peace. And Siri loves you too, my lovies.